Before I even talk about this Twitter business, I want to say this right now, because we all know the attention spans people have after like 30 seconds. Anyway, this is not a video to promote a Twitter account or anything like that. And it's certainly not going to be me asking for people to follow me up on that bullshit. Because I'll tell you right now, I have no intention of being on Twitter at all, other than the story that I got for you guys today. So if you have any hopes or wet dream fantasies about me ranting and raving on Twitter, the answer is 100% no. Not in this lifetime, not happening in the next lifetime. For those of you who are Buddhists and think I'm going to be reincarnated like a fucking grasshopper or something. Anyways, you have a better chance of winning fucking lotto while getting struck by lightning, butt fucking leprechaun on a magic three-legged unicorn than me being active on Twitter. That shit is not happening. Now, for those wondering why I have resisted joining and why I don't get involved with all social media other than my YouTube channel, the answer is very simple. Time and privacy. I could do a whole rant on why I don't bother with social media sites and shit like that, but that's not what I got for you today. I can do that another day, don't get me wrong. I could do a whole fucking rant on that bullshit. Anyway, the simple answer is my personal time is limited as is, hence why you don't see me posting videos every single day. It's one less thing in my life that allows me more time to do other shit other than check a website for like, see 140 characters or less or whatever the fuck people are talking about. I'll tell you right now. And also, I enjoy privacy. Hence why you guys never see me do any vlog videos and I rarely do any type of personal shit. I do YouTube as a hobby to entertain. And entertainment is always my top priority in my videos. So naturally, I have a story that is quite entertaining. Now, I've resisted the temptations of Twitter for, what, years now? I ain't bullshit, man. I never really understood it. I don't really care what people have for breakfast. I don't care if their shit is shaped like Abraham Lincoln. I don't give a fuck. I don't come to the internet just to see what's on people's mind. I really don't give a shit. But over a year ago, right after Black Ops came out, many of you know, I posted up a video regarding the care package Valkyrie rocket glitch in Black Ops. Now, because of the title of that video, it got flagged by accident. I got a copyright warning, whatever the fuck. I was ready to rip somebody's head off and shit down their goddamn neck over that bullshit. So, since I'm too pussy for prison, I chose the next best option. Fuck that, man. I ain't gonna do well in prison. I'll tell you that right the fuck now. I'll commit suicide before I go in prison. Fuck that bullshit. But anyway, I chose the next best option. I chose to sign up for Twitter, and I chose to yell at, what's his name? David Vonderhaar, whatever the fuck, the guy who made the game, and Josh Olin, the community manager over at Treyarch and shit. All over that stupid bullshit about this goddamn copyright warning. Now, I knew it wasn't going to get me anywhere. But you know what? Fuck it. I had to try. Because everything else wasn't going to work. I didn't want that goddamn copyright warning. Anyway, I got to take care of it in another direction other than Twitter. But I had a fucking Twitter account. So I signed up, only to find out that some asshole had already taken my name, JLoco11. Like, seriously? How many fucking people in this world wanted that goddamn name? Now, I didn't know if it was a subscriber, I didn't know if it was a copycat, I didn't know if it was somebody who actually had that fucking name. And since I didn't know how to do a search or anything like that, I really didn't feel like going out looking for the motherfucker. So I created a new name. Because, seriously, how fucking stupid would it look if I sent someone a message saying, you stole my name, cocksucker? You know, whatever, man. I created the name JLoco_11, and I made 2 posts with Treyarch that got me absolutely nowhere. Like I said, I had it taken care of somewhere else. After that, I never logged in again. Never cared to, as you guys can see through all my videos and shit like that. I don't advertise a Twitter account. I never ask people to follow me on that bullshit. So all my buddies over at Prestige Gamers, who most of them have Twitter accounts and shit like that, they're always giving me shit. So I'm like the last of the Mohicans up in this motherfucker. I do not have a Twitter and I do not plan on getting one. I'm like holding out on that shit because the last thing I need is another distraction to waste more of my time on a given day. So the other day on the forums, the guys started fucking around. You know, they're browsing Twitter to make fun of my 2-post account and shit like that. And they decided to look up the imposter JLoco11. They relayed back to me that the account made 2 posts back in March of 2009. Now, the post happened to be about some Call of Duty bullshit. It was directed at Robert Bowling, aka 402, aka the community manager for Infinity Ward, aka the man that's probably had more gerbils inserted up his ass than a fetish porno star. Fucking asshole. Anyway, of course my friends started joking that the account is probably mine. I probably created it and I forgot all about that shit. So I was like, you know what? Let me just prove you guys wrong. I head over to Twitter, I type in the name JLoco11, I try every possible password I ever thought of in my life. Sure enough, I get logged into the motherfucker. I was like, are you serious? I have a fucking Twitter account? And I checked the post that I made back in 2009 because it's funny. I remembered exactly what it was from once I saw the post. Robert Bowling, aka Mr. My 2-inch dick got stuck in a bologna sandwich, he was asking people what they wanted in the upcoming Modern Warfare 2 game. It was during the time that World at War was out, so they were asking people what they wanted to see in Modern Warfare 2 and shit like that. So I went over there, I gave him some ideas. I didn't know how the fuck Twitter worked back in the day. He usually sent people to there. Like, if you were over at the Infinity Ward forums, and you say, hey, Mr. Bowling, I have a question. Oh, go talk to me on Twitter. It's like, so why the fuck do you guys have a fucking forum here? Real helpful, asshole. So anyway, I logged in, gave my ideas, never logged in after that motherfucker. Now, my friends are making fun of me even more. Because now I have 2 fucking accounts when I never really intended to have 1 account. Plus, I was fucking angry that I couldn't get my goddamn JLoco11 account, so I kept telling people I have JLoco_11, but I don't use the motherfucker because honestly, I thought some asshole took my fucking name. So now these guys are laughing at me that I had an account all this goddamn time, never checked the shit, never worried about whether or not I could log into the motherfucker. So yes, I have an inactive account, and I can't stress that word enough. Inactive! I do not plan on using Twitter. I made 1 funny post about the whole story and shit like that after I logged in and I had the motherfucker. So, you know what? There's no need to go over there and follow me. There's no need to tweet me or do whatever the fuck it is that Twitter people do. It's not something I plan on using the next, 100,000 years. Give or take a couple thousand on that bitch. But anyway, again, I could do a whole rant on why I never have a Twitter account, why I don't do the whole social media shit like that. But we'll just say this, for now, this is my source of entertainment up in this motherfucker. So if you guys would go check, I have 1 inactive account, JLoco11. I have the other account, I actually deactivated already, the _1. So that one's gone. You guys wouldn't even be able to, I don't know if you could be able to see it or whatever the fuck, but I really don't give a shit. I don't have a Twitter account, and that's the answer to all those who keep asking, can you have a Twitter? Do you have a Twitter? No, I don't have a Twitter. So anyways, that's my story about Twitter. As always, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit. And I'll see you guys in the next video.